Well, today they have announced some absolutely crazy news for Star Wars Shatterpoint at Adepticon, which is a giant convention for miniature gaming. And wow, I am floored by what they've announced. Obviously, I will just be talking about the Shatterpoint stuff as I do not play Atomic Mass's other games currently. But wow, they announced a lot. So shout out to good friends over at the Johto Cast. They're at Adepticon, and they got into this panel, and they took some quality pictures for us to get a peek at the reveals. This also was streamed online, so lots of hype around this right now. But let's see what they started announcing at Star Wars Shatterpoint's update here, at least this portion of it. So, up first, today the Rebellion Dies Squad Pack. We get another look at Iden and the Inferno Squad. So this is a little bit more in detail. I am not going to go ahead and dive fully into all of their abilities. I just want to talk about an overall general hype meter I have for all these cards and where I'm excited to see them. But in general, the Empire needs some more stuff in Shatterpoint. They don't have a ton of options at the moment, although I do think the options that they have are really good. On top of that, they have Moff Gideon coming already, but Iden and some Inferno squads is a great fit for more of the on-the-ground level trooper squad feel for the Empire. So I'm super excited to actually dive into these cards, see what they do. Once the whole pack's revealed, I'll probably make a video based around just that pack, go through their abilities and such. On the opposite side of the spectrum, we have Episode 6 themed Han and Chewie. So they did particularly say that this is based on Return of the Jedi, Han and Chewie. So the card names have some of the quotes and things like that, which is really cool. So it's General Solo and Chewbacca, of course. So I mean, right off the bat, I see Chewbacca has 12 health, which is incredible. So he'll be a crazy thick secondary unit, which is awesome. So I'm excited for these guys as well. If you guys don't know, I mainly play clones, droids, and then kind of bounty hunters. So Separatist Alliance, clones, and bounty hunters. I like those through the main. My brother is playing all the Empire stuff, so he has all of that. I am very familiar with it, but I haven't seen much Rebel stuff on the board yet, so I'm excited to see some more of it. Then, of course, another squad pack. So they said they designed this game with 3 squad packs in mind, which is great because when it was just one, it was a little rough. You're playing the same type of game, same mechanic every single time you play this game. But no longer will that be the case. We already have a second one now, but now we'll have a third. Never tell me the odds. The new mission pack. So super exciting. Looks like a pretty cool setup. It looks like, 2 on the right in front of you, 2 in the middle sides, and then 3 at really close proximity right down the middle with only one of those active at a time. Seems like a really cool setup. I'm excited to see more details on that for sure. Then we got, see, right here is where I'm like, I don't really need to play Rebels, it's all right. I'll play Clone Wars and stuff, but then they drop stuff like this, Kanan and Zeb, and I am a sucker for Rebels, so that's going to be hard for me not to buy. I think the Zeb model looks absolutely incredible. I mean, their paint jobs are always amazing, of course, but this Zeb model looks really, really nice. I like the stance he's got there. And more Rebel stuff. So, they desperately need some more on that side of the game. There's not very much out there right now, although Ewoks have just dropped and everything, and I think there's some ways to make them Rebels with Leia, and I'll have to read through that again. But still exciting. The whole entire Rebels pack looked so good. The models that they revealed last year looked just so incredible. And then here we have some more. We have Sabine and the Menace himself, Chopper, and they say here that Hera will be the leader of this pack. So I'll have to dig in here, wonder what they're going to do. We need to have a supporting unit and a secondary unit, or if they'll have multiple, etc. But they're starting to get pretty fancy with what they've been doing instead of just being a pack of battle droids as your supporting unit. So I'll have to dig in and see, really, but I'm very interested to see what they're going to be doing because I do like the new mechanics that they can kind of make a supporting unit something really interesting, like 2 different units that are, 2 different units that have one stance card that they flip back and forth. I think that's really, really fun. And then the big tease from last year, of course, was Thrawn. And this is Thrawn from Rebels, not accepting surrenders squad pack. Super exciting. So this is Thrawn with Kallus and 2 of Kallus's troops. That stance that Kallus has there is so sick, holding Zeb's weapon there. It looks awesome. But also the art on the left here, Zeb with his big blaster, looks really sick as well. So I'm a big fan of that. Thrawn, was the big tease at the end of last year, I believe, at Adepticon, their announcement. So it's great to see at least a little bit of this get panned out. It looks like August 2024 this will be dropping, so super excited. More Empire stuff. My brother is going to lose his mind. Thrawn is his favorite character, so he'll be excited to be playing Thrawn. Also, if anyone reads Brandon Sanderson, this little symbol right here by the gun of Thrawn definitely looks like a Mistborn symbol. Random aside, but Thrawn is the man. Super excited. I definitely, after watching Ahsoka this past year, was hoping that we would get eventually at least a Thrawn, with Morgan Elsbeth and some Night Sister Great Mothers, etc. Because I love Talzin and the Night Sisters in this game, so I need more Night Sister support. That being said, this makes a lot more sense. It's going to be Rebels-oriented Thrawn, so you have Callus coming in. Got to have someone to fight the Spectre crew. So here's speaking of a model that would get 2 prints, here is a Crosshair pack. Good soldiers follow orders. If you watch the absolutely traumatic show that is the Bad Batch, this will be very familiar. Crosshair as a Empire soldier there. Looks like he's coming with a flame-throwing soldier as well and 2 additional ones. So Empire gets some more units here, which is good. Give them some multiple options. And if you've read Crosshair from the Bad Batch pack, I mean, dude can snipe. So really, really sick that he's coming out here as well. I'm very excited about that. And then we come to this, which is just probably my favorite thing. This is the Way squad pack. I mean, you got the Armorer, you got Paz Vizsla, and 2 Mandos in the back. You got 1 Mando jetting up, just kind of showing off, and the second one about to fire the rocket off the jetpack. This pack is everything to me. I mean, I love all the Mando synergy that we already have between Bo-Katan and all the other Mandos that we have, the Commandos and Gar Saxon, etc. And now we have the Mando coming out in Din Djarin. So he'll be out, and with him, he'll bring some Mando friends. So this squad pack just excites me to no end. I'll 100% be picking up this one. That's a no-brainer. Q4 though, so I got some time. Then there's a really particular post with this. So this is the We Don't Need Their Scum unit pack. So instead of it being called a squad pack, they're calling this a unit pack. And what they said on the stream is that each one of these characters is actually a secondary unit. Of course, they're bounty hunters. We got Dengar, we got Bosk, IG-88, and Boba Fett. So that is absolutely fantastic. I love all of these characters. Super fun characters. But it's very interesting to see a pack with no leader or supporting unit. So this is something you'd kind of pick up and then be able to slot those units in. So I'm imagining all 4 of these guys have very unique effects, right? I mean, maybe some synergy with other bounty hunters. I could see that. And we have a good bit of bounty hunters with Cad Bane's pack and, Hondo Anaka's pack and everything like that. But I'm super interested to see how this will work out. I don't know how much synergy they'll actually have between each other because they're all secondary units. So you're only going to be able to take 2 of these at a time anyway. But it's a cool thing. If you don't collect every pack, like myself, just collect what you want. This is a really nice pack to be able to pick up and then be able to change a lot of your list just with some really sweet secondary units. So I was really excited for this, actually. This caught me off guard. I was very excited. Then we got General Veers coming in here at the Maximum Firepower Squad pack. So more on-the-ground Empire stuff, which I love. They had, Inquisitors and Vaders and etc. But I love that we're going to be getting some General Veers here and some Snow Troopers. And what they said about Veers was super interesting, talking about orbital bombardments with Veers. So presumably, essentially, kind of Veers is on the battlefield, right, as a character, but outside of that, he is commanding a force of nature that is the Empire, right? So he has access to Star Destroyers and ATSTs, so he can drop in, if you guys play Helldivers currently, drop in some orbital supply drops and just absolutely start blowing up things on the board. So I'm very interested in that. I wonder if we'll also have some good synergy with the Empire, kind of their self-inflicted wound type of, risk your body for the Empire style. I think they were hinting at that as well. So that's super exciting. Again, Empire scum. I would never play the Empire, but I play against them a lot, so I'm excited to see what they have to go up against what I got. And then the last thing coming in 2024 is the one and only Lando Calrissian, Lobot, and 2 security officers on Bespin. So this pack looks really interesting. I mean, they could do some really fun, Saboteur type gameplay, right? He's got his spies, his kind of police force here, but then Lobot, the head of security. They could do some really fun stuff with this. It seems to me that this probably won't be like Rebels Lando, right? Like he won't be like a rebel character. He'll probably be a fringe type scoundrel character, which is awesome. I want to see what kind of synergy they have with each other and see if this pack could fit anywhere else because it seems out of left field now. And then beyond that, so that's the end of 2024. Beyond that, we get to 2025, and we have here a nice little hint of Kit Fisto, if I do so say myself, requesting your Surrender Squad pack and his apprentice, the little Mon Calamarin. So that is an absolutely, I mean, Kit Fisto is an OG favorite of mine. Can't wait for that. Beyond that, we've got Ki-Adi-Mundi and a Padawan learner also. So Wisdom of the Council squad pack. So I mean, I'm super excited about this because, like I said, I play clones and I play droids. So I need more Jedi. I would love a supporting unit that are Padawans or Jedi. Right? We don't have that yet. We just have supporting clones. So we always take, even if we want to take like Ahsoka. Speaking of Ahsoka, got it right here. We always want to take, Padawan Ahsoka and Barriss Offee as little supporting units. We don't, I'm sorry, little secondary units and Jedi as our primary. We still have to take some clones in the backfield. So some like Jedi Padawans would be pretty sick. And I'm sure Empire players would love to kill those younglings anyway. So here we go. The roadmap at the end, super exciting. So here we have kind of their whole release schedule, but every image had it in there as well. So 2024, and then they just kind of just a tiny tease of what's coming next, going back to a little bit of Clone Wars stuff, which I'm super excited about. So guys, that's the update. What are you most excited for? If I misspoke on anything, I'm sorry. I'm sure there'll be a really good article on Atomic Mass's website breaking this all down. So if I missed anything, let me know in the comments as well, but also check out their site. I'm sure they'll kind of recap it for us as we go. I am beyond excited. I mean, this is all super awesome. I think my number one takeaway from this is that I'm most excited for the Armorer and Paz Vizsla and some more Mandos. I mean, I can't wait to get my hands on Hondo Anaka, which I'll be doing a squad breakdown of his character sheet later in this week. But oh my gosh, I am so excited to get Paz Vizsla in the Armor. So if you guys are excited about anything, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you're most looking forward to. And if you play Empire, I'm coming for you.